the harshest of conditions this morning. Sideways rain, like driving rain. It was pelting. It felt like it was like needles on my skin. The sheep have been sheltering under the wall, thank goodness. So just giving them some feed, and I'll count round and then I'll go and check the hay. So what I'm hoping is I can cheer the ewes up with a bit of extra feed, just to get through these rough, tough days. They're under the wall. Hopefully they'll be keeping steady. You can see the sheep sheltering under the stone walls over there. It is always a relief to see them looking pretty bright and breezy considering the conditions that they've been put through, and of course they have a good shake and tuck in to some feed. And I did start feeding them earlier than we usually do because the conditions were harsh. Started them on the ewe rolls early. There's really absolutely nothing I can do about this situation with the weather other than just try and keep the sheep well fed and keep them well fed, keep an eye on them, and hope that better days are coming. There's that much water. There's puddles where I've never ever seen puddles before on these fields. It's never ever been any worse than I remember anyway. And it was an exceptionally wet day after a number of exceptionally wet weeks, and the land couldn't really take any more, so there's a lot of standing water. It's windy, it's rainy, I can't get the bales to line up with the tracks that we've got, so it's just hard work. By anything. As you can see, the state of the field, well, I've never seen anything like it, and we actually were worried that it was going to push the stone wall down because there was such a build-up of water up against the stone wall. There was just nowhere left for the water to go on already saturated ground. And also in the next clip you'll see the road was absolutely flooded as well, and we had so many road closures in Derbyshire and flooding. Some people's businesses and homes were flooded, so really we were thankful that we were only our land that was underwater.
So we've got the bale in the shed and we've ripped half of it apart, put it in the trailer, and then tip some in here. We're going to put some in the hay cratch with a view that it won't then go to waste.
It's all worth it when they look happy. What do you think? That is good work. this clip happened to be taken at about our peak wind gusts in Derbyshire, which was I think about 83 miles per hour. The wind was almost knocking the breath out of your lungs so that you couldn't really breathe, and the rain was so sharp and harsh. It really was unfit. It wasn't fit to be out. Hello, girls. Hey. Hello. Hello. At this point in the day, I decided to bring in Mary and another sheep that I've nicknamed Old Girl. Mary was a bottle-fed lamb and she was born in 2010, so she's got quite a bit of age about her. And I just thought the weather was getting a little bit too harsh and she'd benefit from a night inside. Come on, Old Girl. Come on, Old Girl. What do you even say at this point?
There, I'm definitely clean now.
Well, we're just draining an abscess. What do you even say? And this is the water now, running off the field. I can't even remember or think of a word wetter time now. As you can see, the conditions are not very nice, but for a healthy sheep, provided this doesn't go on forever, they should be fine and perfectly well equipped to handle these conditions. It was just the two really old ewes that I decided to bring in because they don't have youth on their side, and so I thought they would benefit from a little bit of TLC. But as you can see, the rest of the sheep, they're bright, they're coping fine, and as long as they are well fed, which they are, they will be absolutely okay, and we don't need to try and house them all indoors. And I did think it was worth getting a selfie to mark this memorable time. So let's hope, everything crossed, that we've made it through the worst of the storm and better days are coming. So that is how the storms went for us. Thank you for watching.